Lina Abojaradeh. I'm a Palestinian artist, poet, and activist. For the past, let's say 15 years, I've been using art as a form of resistance in order to tell the story of myself as a Palestinian and the struggle of Palestinian and all oppressed people around the world. I use arts and poetry and different art mediums to really invoke that empathy and tell these stories.
So your art spans, as you said, poetry, murals, and comics. How do these mediums help express trauma in ways that words alone often can't?
Yes. So I believe that the greatest person was Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and he said, "Uhjum" to Hassan bin Thabit, which meant really fight them with your poetry. And a picture speaks 1,000 words. And so this is part of our legacy, to use words and to use artwork in order to fight oppression. And when you use a piece of painting or artistic process in a way that evokes empathy, I think it hits harder than if you simply hear of a death toll, or if you simply see a picture on the news or a headline on the news. So what art does is it gives us a space to really stop and to feel, the pain that these people are feeling, to feel the humanity. And so that's what I try to do with my artwork, is to make people stop and think and reflect on how these people are similar to you.
And if you can tell us a little bit about your journey and how has your Palestinian identity shaped this journey?
I think it's a privilege to be born Palestinian, because not only does it give me that strength and that sumud, but it allowed me to see the world through an empathetic worldview. And it made me really aware to the suffering of other people. Other indigenous people around the world are suffering just like Palestinians are, under the same systems of oppression, under the same white supremacy. And so it made me so in touch with their suffering, and it really allowed me to look outside of just myself, my people, and to look to global suffering and how I can help to alleviate that.
What is it that an artist can do in a situation like this to retain the hope and bring the hope forward?
Some people are very limited in thinking this started October 7th, or even in 1948. This has been 100 years of Western colonialism, British and then Zionist colonialism. And throughout that time, what has us standing here today and speaking about Palestine is the work of artists in really keeping this cause alive. Whether it was through words or through the visual, what artists really do is evoke that fire and keep it burning to the next generation. So through my art, I need to pass these concepts, these values, this strength to the next generation so that they can continue until Palestine is liberated.